How do you top that? How do you top today's afternoon trivia? It was a day full of surprises, things that we were not expecting. It was an unbelievable day today in afternoon trivia, so we got to break this one down. Oh my goodness gracious. St. Patrick's Day trivia, last winter rounds of afternoon trivia. March Madness about to start. Everyone's getting their brackets ready. We had some afternoon trivia today. I know I've really built it up in the announcement today, and you cannot script what happened today. Oh my gosh. After last week's historic day of Andy's streak being broken, Abulay's perfect game, and then today, more incredible games. Let's talk about it. I don't know how, but we had 7 games today. It doesn't sound like the normal amount, 7 games. But they were so competitive. It was rapid fire. I thought for a second we might only get 5 games in because there were so many people contributing, getting points. Oh my goodness gracious. We kicked things off with Winter Films trivia. So this is like films about winter. We had a couple of Christmas ones like Miracle on 34th Street, White Christmas, some kind of easy ones. And this is the first ever. So first ever time we've done winter films in any trivia. A good way to close out the final winter rounds of trivia. This one ended up being an Andy 80-10 victory to open up the day, to open up the festivities. He wins with 5 points. 2 others had 3 points. It was very well contested. Game 2 was one that you should have saw coming a mile away. And it was 2025 NCAA March Madness entrance team nicknames trivia. I think that's how I worded it. So teams that are in the March Madness field this year, the final 64 team nicknames. All right, this one, another close one. And it was Andy 80-10 going back to back. Andy wins 5-3. Someone else had a point. I think another person had a point. Goes back to back. In game 3, we went with kind of a quick one, Proverbs trivia. We had a little preview of that last night. So kind of going back to one of our favorites, Proverbs trivia. And this one was it was pretty well contested, but hang on. All right, Proverbs trivia. So I think it was during Proverbs trivia, Andy loses a flag during Proverbs trivia. It's really weird because it's rigged for him, but somehow he lost the flag. I don't know what the hell happened, but he won the game, and it was his 3rd in a row. We went with, and 4th in a row total. We went with one after the little break. Homophones trivia. I haven't done this in a long time, but at this point, this really... We had a couple of newbies, and I'll talk about them in a second here, but we had a couple of newbies and returning players who came in to play trivia, afternoon trivia. We had Saucy and Vinoff who came in like right then, and that's a difficult one to kind of get your feet wet on is homophones trivia. A little hard to get the feel for that and how the rules work on that one, but also kind of an easy one once you understand how it works. And it was a great game, and it was Andy again winning. Looks like he was putting another streak together, 5-2. And another person had 2 people with 2 points. This game was a fun game. That was game 4. Excuse me, we only had 6 games of trivia today. 6 games, not 7. 6 games. The last 2, we had 1967 song titles trivia. This is one that I changed on my set list. I had 1979 song titles. Switch it to 1967 song titles. People seem to really be engaged in this one. Final score. Andy with his 5th win of the day, 5-3, 1-1. A lot of people involved in this. To close out afternoon trivia, would it be Andy winning his 7th in a row and 6th of the day? Went with music again, 1968 song titles trivia. This was a hell of a match. We had a triple steal on the board. What was it? I think John gets a double steal in this game. We had a triple steal on the board. Andy, John, and Vinoth. There was a triple steal. There would be no triple steal. We had someone else with 2, Yukon with 2, and then another person with 1. And it was Andy 8010 not winning this one. It was Vinoth closing it out with, what was the title he won it with? I know this. Andy choked. He could have closed it out with the Bee Gees song, I Gotta Get a Message to You. He gagged. I think he was flustered on that one. He only put, it was like, I had like 4 blanks for that one. He only got like 2 words. He was rattled by Vinoth, who really knew his song titles in this. He got him in 1967 song titles, 1968, and he wins his first afternoon trivia win of his career and the big cash prizes. He gets there's a 2-horse race on the big cash prizes. $6.99 flatbread or the homemade burgers, which is perfect for March Madness. He picks the homemade burgers. We just picked them up, and so just picked up the ground beef on sale, $4.99. The buns are on sale for 89 cents. How about that? Let's look at the list of contestants today. All right, this is where it gets incredible. We had a freaking full house. Andy 8010 was there. He had 5 wins today. An incredible performance. He was really the performer of the day. We had Abule was unable to get a win like he got last week, but he was getting points. Had a great performance today. DPCX was in. Eagles 52 was in. Free Jackballs was in and out. Came in at the end. Thought he was going to perform maybe in the last round. He did not. Got into it a little bit with Mr. Met there. Johnny was in. Great job by John today. Putting the pressure on Andy and Vinoth at the end. Getting a double steal. Great job. Great performance by John and making everyone jealous with his beer-battered cod and mozzarella sticks meal. A lot of people just bludgeoning their own gonads in jealousy, including myself. JG53! AOL was in. All right. JG was in. JHL. I thought he was going to be a big performer, but he was not. JHL, a little busy today. Shockinator, Cobra, the DJ, a little quiet today. Stacy came in. Mr. Met was in. He was not quiet. Mr. Met had 2 technicals. Mr. Met had 3 technicals in the game, including 1 visit to the shower. Thankfully, JG was there to administer his towels and his conditioner to him. So Mr. Met with an ejection and another technical. 3 technicals on the day. Hell of a job. Saucy came in, got some points. Great job, Saucy. Throw that flag if you want a challenge. She could have gotten a reversal if she'd thrown a flag on the Jimi Hendrix Foxy Lady. But Saucy coming in, doing a great job. One of the stories of the day, Terry Rule, who had the final trivia victory of, 2021, I think, or 2022? Maybe in 2022, the final victory, New Year's Eve 2022, I think it was. Terry Rule, let's go Yankees with his Yankee avatar. Incredible, coming in and giving us a hello, and I think he said one more other thing. Terry Rule, an AOL great from the past, coming in. All right, we had Taterhead 60 came in. I think he's a little nervous. He left. Taterhead, another newbie. Vinoth, getting a game ball for his first career afternoon trivia point. This is not the first time he's been in this room before and played a little trivia. He's a regular in some of the other rooms. A lot of people know Vinoth. Wild friggin' guy. This is a guy you want to party with, and we party with him today. Got a game ball and got his first career afternoon trivia win. Congratulations. Gets the big cash prizes. Nails it on the pick, I think. I think he did a great job on the pick of the homemade burgers. Congratulations, Vinof. Hope to see more of you. Stacy, thanks for coming in today. And finally, Yukon comes in, gets his first career afternoon trivia point. Yukon also getting a game ball today. Yukon, that's big. That is big for your Huskies. I think it's going to be a three-peat after seeing that today. I will be breaking down as the tournament goes on about what happened today, who did not show up today. Duck was one that I'll highlight. Mississippi and Ole Miss. All right, they're probably going to lose because he didn't show up today. All right, so we'll get to some of the others. Incredible. Teddy ball game. Looks like the Maryland Terps are going to lose because you blew it by not showing up today. But great field today. An incredible field. Some big surprises. Terry Rule, Vinof coming in. Oh my goodness gracious. What a day. Vinof spoiling Andy's would have been of 6 wins. It looked like he was putting together another little afternoon trivia streak. Could have, kept it going. Nuh-uh. It's Vinof. He's got a 1-game winning streak going into next week. Incredible. What a day of afternoon trivia. Oh, man. What a day. Thanks, guys. Afternoon trivia, the final winter rounds of afternoon trivia. Oh, my goodness gracious. Winter film titles. NCAA team nicknames, proverbs, homophones. Are you kidding me? 1968 song titles, baby. What a blessing to have afternoon trivia today. You guys rocked it out of the park. One of the most unbelievable, legendary days of afternoon trivia. If you missed it, you better come in next week for the first spring afternoon trivia rounds edition. Oh, yeah. See you for some more trivia.